Hey everybody, Chris, also known as the Alter Ego, back with the second part of this from the start playthrough of Crusader Kings 2. I don't mind admitting I'm a little bit nervous about this because I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't know enough about the game and what I'm meant to do, and I suppose there is a chance that things could all go quiet as I'm waiting for something to happen or to do something or something like that. I don't know. I'm hoping I've left the tooltips and things on so that I might have an idea of what to do or what way to progress. If it gets too quiet or too nothing really happening, I'll pause the video and edit and stuff so that the blank space is cut out. But otherwise, this is us. So before what we did, we had our King Murtud, the first of Munster, and we set his. I thought we had set an ambition of him. Of his. No. Must not have. I thought we'd set it to arrange a marriage, so I'm going to arrange a marriage anyway. I'm going to get a wife. Now, I can sort it by various bits and bobs. Ages, diplomacy skills, martial skills, stewardship, intrigue, and learning. Okay, the religion. If they've any ambition, none of them do. We'll rank them by how much they like us. So, what we'll probably want to do is marry into another country that will maybe provide us some, you know, protection, I suppose. And we want really protection from the English primarily. So, probably best not to marry into them. Now, it seems that this number here is how much their opinion of us. So if we go right the way down, I'll scroll the way down, we'll get here, minus 15. And that's the Danish princess, who's 16. If I click on her, there she is there. Princess Gunhild of Denmark. She hasn't got a very good opinion of me. But if I propose that I get married to her, King Murtud would gain 3 prestige and 100 from marrying the House Estrid and 100 from marrying the relative of a king. Well, that's pretty cool. That's kind of what I want to do, isn't it? So, let me pick another one. Maybe Princess Navarra. If I go for one, say high and these skills. So she's Italian. Gaeta, courier. So we'd get 3 prestige from marrying the House of Sarko and not from marrying the relative of a duke. So I probably want to marry a bit further up the tree, don't I? So, God, like I say, I kind of don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of know the interface system of how it works. I think we'll go by ones who have a better opinion of me. 14's probably a bit young to marry me. I mean, I'm what? Where's my age? 39. So, the age here. I want one that's going to bear me lots of children. So, the other thing that I want to look at is these attributes. And I have these attributes. I'll show you mine in a second. But I have her. She's ambitious. She's got wrath. Hot temper. Oh, God. I might have one of those. Evil sadist is cruel, it's just charitable, chaste, cynical, gregarious, deceitful. What I probably want to look for, just like many of us, is a young, lustful. Minus plus, what's that? An excellent choice for steward and mentor to children destined to become administrators. She hasn't got great diplomacy, but she's got really good stewardship. She's a possibility. She's a Breton. She's a count. Okay, wouldn't get as an awful lot of prestige, but I don't even know how quick that is. There's a lustful one there. So she's 21. Spanish. Looks a bit chubby on it. Don't know about that. She may cause problems out of the marital bed, so she might sleep around, but she might also. She's gluttonous, look at that. Not very good stewardship. So we're looking for that characteristic. Detached priest. That one there, lustful. If she would give us birth as a child, that would be nice. Diligent. Right, they're too young. So, never the Vax. Doesn't have a very good opinion of me. She doesn't have to. I mean, I'm marrying her for her looks rather than anything else. Flamboyant schemer. God, that's dodgy to be marrying into. I think I'm gonna go for this. Well, it's just gluttonous. It goes down to stewardship. Well, I don't know if I should marry somebody who's good stewardship, but it's just disqualified from the line of succession. God, just look at the levels of, what would you say? Levels of depth you could go into. Jeez. If I sort by this. Underhanded rogue, I probably don't want her. Theologian. 3-year-old, could I marry a 3-year-old? I don't fucking think so. There's somebody with really good stewardship there. She doesn't like me very much. She likes to be bullied. Well, that's okay. Raven with a card, temperate. This is so hard. Why is this so hard to pick a woman? I'm gonna go for the fat one, aren't I? There's her as well. She's 16, she's Swedish. Indulgent wastrel, which is young. Diligent. Honest. I don't even know if it's cynical. So say I go for her. Inga, courtier and Straben. This could be a terrible. Daughter of Patrician Nut. I get -200 for marrying a courtier. I don't even know if that's. It's obviously bad because that's obviously not what we want. But let's see. Let's go again. Princess in armor. Let's marry the princess. She's the one who's going to be 16 prestige from marrying the House of England and 100 from marrying the relative of a king. She is a thrifty clerk. Cool. Never shies from personal danger. Zealous. Can't tolerate. Well, I'm married, you know, that goes with it. Paranoid. On a basis, yeah, we may as well go for it. It seems to give us good. Harold is an Ordrington king. Harold is popularly known as Hadrid. Harold is currently considering an arranged marriage offer from us. Great! Okay. So that probably takes us on past the start now. Okay, so I'll look at my own traits. I am a tough soldier. And you can see the bonuses that it gives us. +3 to martial, -1 to learning, 0.5 to health. I'm shy. Okay, takes my diplomacy down. I'm proud. I get extra multi-prestige from that. That's good. I'm gluttonous. God, that one would have been perfect for me. Although she probably, the fact that she was gluttonous as well makes for not good kids. And 5 patience. So +20 to defense and stuff. Okay. I desire to get married, so there's my goal there. Okay, so I shall go, and the first thing I'll do is probably hit unpause it here. If I take you through each of these things as they come up along the top, we'll unpause for the moment and we'll let the passage of time go past. You can see the clouds moving, It's all real nice. We're a couple of days in. Events pop up during the game, I'm pretty sure that's what happens. Yeah. Okay, so I'll take you to one of the menus here, and I'll click on. So, it's a wee bit of slowdown there, but that's okay. We got this just pop up. King Murthed and Maria have got married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. So, I can gain 5.86 gold. Well, I've got 64 gold at the moment myself. Or gain 100 prestige. I'll go for the prestige because I have the money. To the most excellent King Murthed I, your wisdom and mercy are legendary, except your suggestion that King Murthed and Princess Maria get married. Good lad, King of Norway. I'm well in with you. My opinion is quite have his. He's quite a lot of titles, has he? So if I go here, I can arrange marriage, arrange betrothal, educate, get him to educate my child off and join. Right, okay. Don't really need to go into that because I don't really understand it all at the moment, but that's okay. Time's passed, and if I click on my character now, I fulfill my ambition to get married, so I get a bump up. So I'm at 248 prestige. Monthly party's going up. This is all well and good. So, I've got to choose another ambition. I've got to amass wealth, become paragon of virtue, have a daughter. That would get me piety. Stewardship. Diplomacy, improve intrigue, become King of Ireland. So, first thing I'll do is I need a female child. I kind of want a male one, but we'll go for that. It only gets us 10 piety, but I suppose that's quite a lot in the big scheme of things. So, okay, we can get rid of that. So we'll hit on the first stage, the council. What we'll have in our council are some advisors. We have a chancellor, marshal, steward, spymaster, court chaplain. Okay, what do these things do? So they can be council can sent to a county on a map to perform various jobs. For example, the court chaplain can be dispatched to convert counties and the characters in them to your religion. So if somebody neighbouring to us is not the same religion, we can use them to change them. Number down the left is their opinion of us and how that makes it up. So short reign, temperate versus gluttonous, all that kind of stuff. So clash of personalities. Okay. I'm not really going to go into that. I can appoint a new one. I can get him to lead an army. They're all forbidden to lead armies. I can improve diplomatic relations with the Chancellor. So send in on myself your vassals or the ruler. Okay. Send your Chancellor to fabricate claims on landed titles held by local rulers. High skilled chancellors may even fabricate a claim on a duchy. Don't know what a duchy is really yet. The last one is so descent in a neighbouring county. So I'm going to get him to fabricate a claim, and I'm going to go through this because I sort of know what it is. So our idea is that we are going to take over Ireland. So I'm going to start with the one below us, Desmond here down there. What I should say is that this number says some characters dream of attaining a council position. Grant them their wish will permanently increase your corresponding attribute by 1 and make them extremely grateful for you. So he's got a diplomacy skill of 16. Tordelbach is considered a master of diplomat, so he should be able to fabricate the claim. Now fabricate the claim, what does that mean? Fabricate the claim means that he's going to spread rumours, all that kind of stuff, so that it makes it look like I'm a legitimate claim to the province of Desmond. So that when we go to war, people will go, he's went to war, and he's quite entitled to it. He's went to it because, you know, for good reason, rather than just being a barbarous kind of leader who's just going to take people apart. I kind of don't know enough about what's going on to do that. So time will pass. We're on the 19th of December. And I kind of don't know what to do in the meantime. So I don't need to see that again. I've seen that already. Okay. so we've been to the council, we've shown some of the stuff that they can do. We've got a spy master, can some of his tips scheme. Build a spy network. Can we get him to do that? May as well get him to do something. Sort of saving for me here. Study technology. I could have got him to do that. Oh well. Court chaplain. Proselytize. So converting heretics and infidels in a province. Research cultural tech. Or improve religious relations with the bishop. So I'm gonna get him to do cultural tech. Our steward. Send your steward to ensure efficient taxation in the county. Okay, that sounds good. Oversee construction of something. Research economy of tech. I'll get him to research at the start. And our marshal. Train troops. Suppress revolts. Or... Oh! My wife's pregnant. Fate smiles upon me. My wife Maria is pregnant. So that's good news. Hopefully we get the daughter. And... she'll fulfill that ambition. So they all kind of like me, so that's good. Okay. So that's the council. We've got everybody doing something. We've got laws. So screen allows you to change the laws of your... I can't say that word, dements. I'm going to say area all the time. There are two main types of laws. Succession laws and regular laws. Succession laws determine who the rightful heir is. Regular laws concern matters of governance. Now, I don't kind of want to go into this because I don't know an awful lot about it, but is this here. This is the succession laws. Okay. We're agnatic, cognatic, gavelkind. Right. What does that mean? The titles of the ruler are divided amongst his children, with the oldest getting the primary title. If the ruler has no children who can inherit, the law defaults to another type, primogeniture. You get no prestige penalty for having unlanded sons, and can have a 30% larger area. Gavelkind is very popular law with everyone except the oldest child. Women can inherit, but only if there's no eligible males. So if I have a daughter first here, she will not inherit all my lands. At the moment... Oh, I have a son already called Bran McMurtud. Is the heir. Doesn't like me very much, that's correct. I've obviously got high opinion of him. So, I could imprison him if I want. I could arrange to assassinate, maybe. I can arrange marriage, arrange betrothal. I can educate him. Let's give him a title that will raise his opinion of me to the plus. So if I call him the Master of the Horse, this office dates all the way back to the Roman Republic, and in this area where a horse is a symbol of power, it is still very important. Although the Master of the Horse delegates the actual day-to-day running of the action stables, much of the prestige of the office comes from the responsibility for the stud. He gets a monthly salary and get plus 10 opinion. Master of the Hunt does the same. Okay, so I can kind of call him anything. I'm going to call him the Master of the Horse. Will I? Let's go for that. We'll send that away. And I've had this notification come up that my beloved half-brother, Count Kubar, is concerned he's still not married. Well, I'll sort that out for you, mate. You probably want to get rid of the beard. Have a nice old shave. And do that. Become Master of the Horse. Good lad. He's went up. So if I go back to my character here. Oh, click off that and then go here. So yeah, need to find him. Either somebody nice or here's hoping. And here's hoping to take the vows. I don't know what that means. He's got a slightly dodgy opinion of me, so I'll promise and get him someone nice. So yeah, time will continue on. So let's look at our ugly brother. Let's arrange a marriage. Select a character from the court. So she's 78 and she's 16. I'm not gonna get him the 78-year-old. Who quite likes me and all that, and you know, she's mastered the art of intrigue and all that kind of stuff, but she's not that hot. 16-year-old, indulgent wastrel. Okay, diligent. She's actually got pretty good stats. She's a masterful schemer. She's oh god. Decent administrator, competent commander, pure diplomat. Do I want a schemer? Okay, I suppose I'll have no real choice but to give him the 18-year-old. She doesn't like me very much anyway, but she might. Better than that, it's marry him to me aunt. So I'll marry him to a courtier. So he'd gain 2 prestige. And 300 from marrying the relative of a king. I don't know if I like that. What's a courier anyway? I have no idea. Well, that's it. Her half-brother is... what? Got my frame rates all over the place. I'm gonna have to redo the settings and come back to this. There's nothing happening at all. I suppose it's a good place to see. I've got one of my bits and bobs sorted out. I've got my 2 brothers sorted, or my 2 half-brothers, and also my frame rate's back up north. So I've got a half-sister, looks very like my aunt, half-brother, the other half-brother, and my son. I'll sort it out. To be fair, my son isn't married yet anyway, but he can look after himself. And that is that. We're pausing just in case something else happens in a wee minute. We'll just wait, but that's Oswald hasn't invaded anybody. He's trying to fabricate a claim. He'll do that 15.7 a year. So yeah, okay. So that'll do us for this episode. If you're thinking there's not much happens, that's kind of the game, isn't it? You know, there's no real big graphical scene, etc. It's you look after your country on a moment-to-moment basis, plotting intrigue and doing that kind of stuff. I can raise troops, do that kind of stuff. Some of that stuff's research, that's quite cool. There's our military, so we've got 678 troops from our area and 387, so about, just over 1,000 troops we can call on if we need, but we want to raise more than that really, don't we? We want more than that. We could hire mercenaries and stuff as well if we want, but we'll look at that when it comes to. But that'll do it for this episode because I don't want these getting too long. I'll catch you next